The AAC device that I'd like to feature is called GoTalk Now. It is not a free app, but our district does pay for it. They do have GoTalk Lite, which is really similar, but it doesn't have as many features. So I'm going to go back to the home screen to show off a few of the features. You can go into page editor mode, which allows you to change the different screens, add templates. I am using a downloaded core vocabulary, and I went ahead and downloaded the 36 words. I use a variety of core words with my students, so I'll download new books on here when I'm working with students. And I also use my own books that I make for students. So right now I'm going to show you using the 36 core book. So it comes up with this screen with images from the GoTalk library. You can even download symbol sticks. That's an extra fee. I also have symbol sticks purchased by my district, so I'm able to save those images and input those on there. I'll show you that in just a moment. So the first sentence is,
"Hi, my name is Nicole."
So you see I went to the social option, and then I created my own About Me page where I have full sentences already created. It doesn't make sense to have different buttons for my name is and Nicole, so I created one sentence. One thing I want to feature in here is you can even post videos. So if I were to click this picture of I love babysitting my nephew, it'll pull up one of my favorite videos of me babysitting my nephew. So that's a good option for students to share about what they do on vacations with their families. We'll send all of our students with AAC devices, even if they have Proloquo or LAMP. We download GoTalk because it allows them to input pertinent information over a student's winter break, summer break, spring break, weekend, that we can know what students are doing, and then they can tell us on their AAC device. So if I go back, the next sentence is,
"I like play on iPad."
now, it doesn't traditionally come with this expression bar at the top. You have to go in and add that feature. I like that feature because it helps you backtrack and create full sentences. You don't have to have it. The other option is that when you press the buttons, it says the buttons as you press them. And you can see that the sentences aren't fully grammatically correct, but for students who are not using a full vocabulary, I think that that's perfectly fair. I added in these yes, no, so you can create sentences with yes and no.
"Yes, I like that yellow drink."
Maybe they like the lemonade, so they can talk about how they like the yellow drink.
"No, I want go playground."
So maybe a student doesn't want to go where they're being instructed to go, so they can say, no, I want to go to the playground. And then they can also ask basic questions using this model as well.
"What book we read?"
So you can see that there's a lot of different options with GoTalk, especially with the more advanced version. It's easy to add pages. You can add pages simply using two buttons. We have some students who can't isolate their pointer finger, so we'll do one button and it acts as a switch, which is really great. If we have multiple iPads, we can do two switch options, or we can just do two big buttons and it goes all the way to 49 images. So the GoTalk app is great. It's something that my co-teacher and I use a lot for making choices in academic content, because while you can make make changes in Proloquo. They don't advise that you mess with the core vocabulary too much because then it doesn't provide a consistent vocabulary base. Whereas if you use an additional program like GoTalk for choice selection or about me, or if a student has a presentation, it allows them to have a voice, but it also be changed. So we can still hear from them what they're doing, but also not, they can have access to that vocabulary. So that is GoTalk now.